Hello, my name is Michael DeAngelo, and I'm going to cover the rules feature in GlassFrog. So one of the best practices for high-performing organizations is that they have a standard set of rules and expectations that everyone follows. And this becomes the foundations for policies and other things within your organization. And I'm going to show you in GlassFrog where those rules can be found by every member of the organization and where admins can set them. So first of all, where they are found in GlassFrog, if you go underneath the organization, you'll see a section called rules in the left nav. So anyone selecting that will see these are the rules for my organization. Now in this organization, for example, it has a set of rules around duty of transparency. So in this case, this organization sets the expectation that everyone in the organization has to share projects and actions that they're tracking for themselves in the organization, that they are also that they share the judgment that they're using to prioritize relatively across those projects and actions. So and then others, right? So where these are set within GlassFrog is as an administrator in your administrative console, go down to organization settings, and then you'll see a features tab, and then finally rules. So here is where you can set the various rules for the organization. And there are, for the most part, there are three options within each of these sections. So for example, the organizing principle, you can define specifically which organizing principle is, or if you're using a specific framework like Holacracy, select that option. And GlassFrog comes with a default set of rules in content within each of these sections, but you can edit this to be whatever you would like. If your organization chooses not to have those rules transparent in GlassFrog, then you would select this option. So those are the three options. A couple of differences is that in the authority structure, you can choose or specify whether you are wanting to be a centralized organization or a decentralized. And each of those has their own content that you can edit to fit your particular needs, or again, choose Holacracy or that the rules are not transparent in GlassFrog. And then finally, in the changing governance, there's another option which is only applicable for Holacracy organizations, which is you can choose between circle level and a whole organization adoption of Article 5. More about that in another video. The last thing you can change in this section of rules is you can even change the term you're using. So maybe you don't want to call it rules, maybe you want to call it the operating guide or whatever it might be. If you change that, I'm going to call it guide. That'll change it in the left navigation here, and this is what everyone in the organization will see. All right. So that is the rules feature in GlassFrog.